They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Guys?
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And now we get a look at Trinidad Chambliss. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to take a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And they choose to be aggressive. First play coming out, airing the football out, and the defense was absolutely not field. Nice job having discipline, being ready for the pass on the very first play, breaking on the football, and getting the juice early. The momentum on your side, making the first big play of the football game.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Alexander.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. That's caught. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On the run, it's Alexander. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Carter. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Motion from the wideout. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They want to throw it. Going for 6. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights, and that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Cunningham. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Wants to keep it in the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Made another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Doors!
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Bowman.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown Vanderbilt. The defense takes matters into its own hands. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on and they wear this defense down.
Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got it behind the line. It's empty. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Running inside. It's Lindsey. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the option. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Knight. Under fire. Breaks loose. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. He'll start this drive firing. Fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Dumps it off. Oh, it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The Commodores will call on their punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Quick completion on the out. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snagged out of the air. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. And some room to work. There's a crease. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Frazier. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Play number 10 on this series. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Knight. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
A quick pass to the left. Turning it on. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Makes the grab.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. Could be an alley. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Carter. Puncks it out of the air. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Going long. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Finding some room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking deep down the right side. Upstairs to make the catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Time's dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's the pressure. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them out. .24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Frazier again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quickly complete. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys playing with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Unloads to the right. He caught it. Touchdown, Rebels. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, checking in from the Vanderbilt sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Hard running there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Carter. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. From the red zone, it's Alexander. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Oh, they're after him. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the
big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Vandy. The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
The Rebels in the hurry up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. With the catch, it's Haas. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. The Rebels surge back on top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, checking in from the Vanderbilt sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Carter. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Cook. And he's got enough for the 1st down, they'll mark it at the 34. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. Somehow, they got up off the deck, they fought back, and they've tied the game. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Finds his man, it's Adams. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. Then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit. Coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Rebels offense is back on the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football.
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get him to the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. So they'll use a timeout here, one more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone. It's Lindsey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Wide receiver going in motion. And they will score. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Carter. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Under fire. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Hauls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
All alone, he's got it. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and, man, are they in business. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game. And